Good morning, everyone. I just want to take you all on my tofu making journey. This is the first time I've tried to make tofu on my own. I normally buy it from the Asian market, but I said, since I'm going to try to be healthy, cut out all the extra preservatives and things of that nature, that I was going to try to make my own. So what I did was I took 16 ounces of dried non-GMO soybeans, soak them for about 12 hours or overnight, and they will plump up. This is the plumped up one. It'll plump up to like 3 times its size. So the mixture that I'm grinding is a 1 to 2 mixture. So 2 cups of soybeans, well, not this one because I'm toward the end. 2 cups of soybeans to 4 cups of water. Put it in the blender. You're going to puree it. I use puree, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to stop the video in between. So put it in there. 2 cups of the soaked soybeans to 4 cups of water. I put it on puree, and I just let it puree. And I do a triple puree. So I'm going to put this on pause for a moment. Okay, I'm back. This is the first puree. So I did for maybe like a minute, minute and a half. So it's starting to break down. So, so I'm going to put it on pause again. I'm going to start it back up. And you probably don't have to do this, but I like to see the process as it's going. So hit the puree button again. And I'm going to put it on pause again. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to hit stop it. This is the second puree for me. So as you can see, it still has some texture in it, and that's fine because we're going to strain all that out. So I'm going to put it on pause again. I'm going to do my third puree. Okay, we're back. This is the end of the third puree. And as you can see, like, it's very small solids, but it's a blender. So from here, and these are the ones that I've done. A pound, really, I did not know a pound made that much, but I probably should have known. I mean, we're talking about like 8 cups, so. Okay, so I poured it in here, and I'm going to do this last batch, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, you all know my love of wash as you go, because I can't work with having like a million dishes when I'm cooking. I'm just like, that's just too much for me. But this is the pot I started out with. It's a 6-quart, 5.6 liter stock pot. It was too small. So I went up to, I'm not quite sure how many liters this is, how many quarts this is. But I went up to a larger size so I can do it all in one batch. So I already have my things waiting. So I have my cheesecloth, I have my little spatula, and the strainer. So once this gets to where it's ready, it's gonna boil, and you're gonna take off it's called yakara. And what it is the soy solids that will separate from the soy milk. So once we take that yakara out, we actually have soy milk. So you can make your own soy milk. But there's another step, and I'm gonna put the link in the bio as far as the guy who I used for reference to making my first batch of tofu. But the reason why I'm making so much is because I want to do something a little bit different. Of course, I'm going to make plain tofu, but I also want to make seasoned tofu, because my thing with tofu is that tofu takes the flavor of whatever it is that you're cooking. But sometimes I like fried tofu, and fried tofu can be kind of bland. So I'm going to try to make some tofu as it's setting up, put a couple of seasonings in just to see how it'll work. That's why I made so much. So I can have the plain tofu, but I can also have my experimental tofu. So what the guy said on YouTube was that you heat this up slowly on a low light, on a low setting. So mine is on low. It's like on 2. So it's going to come up slowly. And as it begins to warm, it's not really going to boil, but you're going to scrape off the foam. But for the moment, when he didn't start taking off the foam until it started to warm up. So once I get to that point, I will do another video. But I just wanted to share with you all the beginning of my tofu making journey. First time. Don't look at my little reflection in the pot. But yes, but also, I just want to remind people, when you're experimenting, clean as you go. Clean as you go. Start with a clean kitchen, end with a clean kitchen. And if you clean in between, you won't be in the kitchen all the time. Okay. You all have an awesome day, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.